Hello everyone and welcome to the fourth session of SketchUp. So let's start. In the previous session we had covered how to create different types of doors and windows. We have given specific dimension to our doors. Okay, we used our tape measure tool to give these dimensions. We created a roof, we created a floor, we added a floor above our ground floor, we created a staircase attached to a deck. These were the topics which we covered in the last session. Let's begin our fourth session. Topics which I'm going to cover in this session are, we are going to create an internal staircase. In the last session, we gave an external staircase, right? That was a very wide staircase added to our deck. I'm going to create textures. We are going to create furniture and we are going to use this option in SketchUp, which is 3D warehouse. I'm going to teach you. This is a very interesting thing which you are going to learn today. So let's start. Open your SketchUp file. I hope you all have saved the previous file which we were working on. This was a file. Okay, so we had our door, windows. I'll just give this floor a door so that we can enter from our, we can enter our balcony. So I'm going to tell you one thing, that you don't have to always use this tape measure tool. Once you are familiar with this dimensioning part, once you are familiar with your rectangle tool, you can just directly choose your rectangle tool and start drawing your door. Suppose I want to give this door a little sideways. I'll just click on it. Okay, I'll right click because I want my door to be on this axis. Right click. I'll click my left arrow button. Click your left arrow button to lock your plane of the door, right? Now you have to give a dimension. You know that always the first dimension when you give in a comma typology, the first dimension is always the x-axis, the red axis, right? Width of a door is 1000 mm. Height of a door is 2100 mm, 2100. Just enter 1000, 2100. Click enter. You have drawn a door. Push it inwards to a height of 230. Okay, we are having a door to our balcony. This was looking a little incomplete. That's why I did this. You don't have to draw a chhaja over it because we already have this thing. So as I told you, we are going to draw an internal staircase. In this small room, we are going to draw a staircase. So to draw a staircase, you might be thinking, how do I go inside? If you try to go inside, it's so difficult to view anything. If you pan, even if you keep clicking shift and if you pan, see, all these options are coming. So it is very difficult to actually go inside a house once the model is complete. So if you want to still work on your ground floor, you can simply hide the first floor. How do I hide the first floor? Click on this first floor option. See, the whole first floor is clicked. Okay, so this means that the balcony is not included in the first floor, right? So this is not a right thing. I'll select whole balcony and I'll deselect my ground floor. I want my balcony to be merged with my first floor. So I'll right click and I'll click make group. Now my whole
hello everyone and
welcome to the fourth session of SketchUp. Is different and stairs are different. So let's start. In the previous session, I just hide my first floor. Create different types of doors. I right click on it. We have given specific dimension to our doors. Okay, we used our tape measure tool to give these dimensions. But where did it go? We created a roof. It's still there. We created a floor. You are just not able to see. We added a floor above our ground floor. If you want to see, we created a staircase view attached to a deck. Click on show hidden geometry. These were the topics which we covered in the last session. Click on it. Let's begin our fourth session. You can see there's this dotted topics which I'm going to cover in this session. Transparent. We are going to create an internal staircase. This area is having the first external staircase, right? That was a very want to unhide your first floor. Click on this deck. This transparent textures. We are going to create furniture and we are going to use this unhide option in SketchUp, which is 3D warehouse. That is very simple. Teach you. This is very to hide and unhide anything. You are going to learn today. Click on it, hide. So let's start. Open your SketchUp file. If you don't want to see it, I hope you all have saved the previous file which we were working on. This was a file. Do the same thing with your roof. So we had our door, windows. Now we are having only our house. Give this. So now we are going to so that we can enter staircase. We are going to make a staircase. We can enter our balcony. Okay, so I'm going to tell you one thing. Use this rectangle tool. You don't have to always use this tape measure tool. We are going once to you are familiar with this dimensioning part, once you are familiar with the rectangle tool, you can just directly choose by 300. I told you in previous session that always, suppose I want to give this the length of a staircase is always 300. I'll just click on it. Why this area is 1000. I'll right click because I want my width of a staircase can vary. Sorry, right click. It is 1000. Click my left arrow button. So you might also left arrow button around your apartment to lock your plane of the door. The sizes now. You have to give a dimension. You width of a staircase always will always the first dimension when you get in a comma minimum 1 comma. It is never less than 1. The first dimension is always the x-axis. Two people won't be able to walk through a staircase. Width of a door is 1000 mm. Only one height of a door is 2100 mm. 2100. So this is my just enter 1000 of the staircase. Comma to give it a height. Click enter. A height of 150. I did this controlling thing to a height of 2. I used control option. Okay, we are having a door to our balcony. Okay, this is my once complete. That's why I did this. Okay, you don't have to. I want a chhaja over it. Create as because we already have this thing as a component. I want. So as I told you, because we are going to draw an internal staircase in this small room. We are going to draw a stair texture. So to draw a staircase, you might be thinking how do I all the texture will be reflected. You know, you try to all the stairs will be so reflected. Difficult to view anything. Right click on it. If you pan, even if you keep clicking shift and if you pan definition, all these options are coming there. So it is very difficult to actually go inside a stair once the model is complete. Now I want to. So if you want to still work on your ground floor. You can simply hide make first floor. Small hide the first floor edges. Click on this first floor option. It should be the whole first floor is 25, 25. Okay, so this means that the balcony is not included in the first 25, comma. So this is not a right thing. I'll select whole balcony. The same thing here, and I'll deselect my ground floor. We should repeat this here. I want my balcony anyway is going to flush with my staircase on a wall. So I'll right click. So on this portion we don't need a railing. Now my whole ground floor portion I have made my first floor is different. Okay, so the height of this stairs is going to be 900 again. So I'll just hide my first floor. What do? I right click on it and I click hide. So this is our stair. We have created a stair. The whole thing is hidden. Now just simply but where did it go? Stair, it's still there. Select a you are just not able to see where it is. Click on this part. If you want to see, press Control. Go to View option. You have copied it. Click on Show Hidden Geometry. I'll repeat what I did here. Geometry. Click on it. I got out of my. You can see there's this dotted on the stair. Something is there. Some with my transparent tool, which is showing that click on this. This area is having the first floor. Select it once. If you want to unhide your first floor, press click on Control once. This transparent checkered thing. You can see just by clicking Control once, right, you will be able to copy the whole stair. Click unhide. Okay, and paste it. That is very simple. This end. How to hide and unhide anything. Then move. Click on it. Hide towards. You will still be seeing if you don't want to see it. I hope this is not very tough. Uncheck on hidden geometry. Okay, this is a tough portion. Do the same thing with your roof. Hide. With your move tool, select this endpoint. Now we are having only our press Control once. We have copied it. So now we are going to move your cursor towards this staircase. We are going to make a staircase. To paste it. Okay, so simple. Now again, choose this rectangle tool, this endpoint, and move your cursor towards. We are going to make a rectangle of 1000, comma 300. You have created two stairs. 300. Now, if you I told you in previous session that always select the whole. The length of a staircase is always 300. Repeat the same procedure and click on it. By this area is now you have this length is 1000 stairs. The width of a staircase can vary.
choose
I'm taking
this
an
endpoint
it
as
has 1000. 1000 means 1 meter. So you
Okay,
might
so
also
in one
notice
flight,
around
we
your
are going to
apartment,
make
or if you
10
are living
stairs,
in a bungalow,
then we are going to
the
draw a
sizes
mid-landing.
mid-landing is
The
where
width
where
of a
people
staircase
rest after taking a
will
lot of
always
stairs.
vary, but
And
it
then
should
we
be
are going to
minimum
create
1 meter.
another 10
It is
steps.
never less
So
than
we
1
have
meter.
created
Otherwise,
4 steps
you
here.
know, two people won't
Just
be able to
copy
walk
all of
to a
them.
staircase at one time.
Control. Only one person
This
will be able
endpoint.
to walk. We
So
have
this is
8
my
steps here.
plate of the staircase. I'm going to give it a height. Now I just want
a
more.
height of
So I'll just
150. Select
I
this
did
one.
this controlling
I keep
thing.
pressing
I
control.
I use
for that I
control option.
select multiple.
Okay.
If you want to
Okay,
do
this is
multiple
my one
selections,
stair.
select one
Okay.
thing. Keep
I
pressing
want
control and select
to
the other.
create
You will be able to
create
select
this thing
two
as
things
a
at a time.
component.
Do the same
Why
thing.
do I want to create it as a component? Because later on, I'm going to paint this.
So we have
I'm going to
created
give this whole
10
stair
stairs
texture.
here.
So if I give one stair
Now,
texture,
I
all
want
the
to draw
texture
a
will be
mid-landing.
reflected.
What
All
is
the
a
stairs will
mid-landing?
be reflected.
Mid-landing is something where
I'll
people
just right click on
it
rest and click as
I'm just
make
going to copy
component. This one definition
control.
stair. Just press control create.
Press.
You have created a stair. Okay, now
I want to
I'll
railing here only.
I'll just make this component unique because I'm going
So
to
I'll
do some
just,
modifications
make
on
small
this component. Small squares
I'll click
on
on
the
make
edges.
unique.
Once I make this component, it should be all my changes will not be reflected on these stairs. Okay, so it's important for me to make this as 25, 25. Enter this component. Okay, so now I'm just going to delete
here.
Okay, I don't think we should delete this here because we are anyways going to flush this staircase
becoming hollow.
on a wall. Erase it. So on this portion we don't
It has
need
turned
a
white. That's
railing.
okay.
But on this portion I have
Now
made a
I
railing.
want my
Okay, so the height of this
mid-landing
railing
to
is
be
going to be
1000 meter wide.
900 again. 1000 from this side and 1000. I want it to be 1000 and 1000 square. Use
So
this
this
is our stair. We have created
Tape
a
measure
stair.
tool.
Now just simply
Enter your
click on the
left
stair
arrow
key, select a move tool and enter 1000. Click on this part, press control. See,
Yeah,
copied
I
it.
have made a measurement.
Okay, I'll repeat what
Just
I did
use
here.
a
Push and pull tool. I got out of my component.
Select
This point, click on the stair with your cursor. With
Right
my
point.
move tool, I click on this.
I have
end
drawn
portion 1000 by 1000 selected once. Mid-landing. I'll just repeat
Now-
my step again. Press control once. I'll repeat the whole. You can see just by clicking
copied
control
a
once,
thing.
you'll be able to
copy
copy the whole
stair.
stair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Paste
6,
it.
7, 8, 9. Just click on this end. And this is the 11th, which is my
Then
mid-landing.
move
this end
I'll
point.
just make it unique.
I have already
This
done
end
it. Enter my. I hope this is not
Mid-landing.
very tough. I'll delete
I'll
my
just
simply repeat because okay,
Erase
this is
these
the
two
two squares also.
I have to admit
it looks uniform. With your move tool, select this.
Now I
endpoint.
have
Okay, I
press
know
control
for a fact
once.
that
Copied
mid-landing is for 1 meter wide
Move your
staircase. The
cursor
mid-landing
towards
is
this
always
endpoint
1
and
meter. Click once. So
paste
I'll
it.
make a square of 1000
again
by
select
1000. This endpoint and move your cursor towards 1000 from this side. And we
This
already
end.
know that this length is already 1000. Okay, so you don't have to make
You
any
have
changes on
created
this
two
side.
stairs.
Now
Only
if you
this
want
side
to
is
copy
enough.
2 stairs together.
Now use your push and
Select
pull
the
tool.
whole. Click on your
Select
push
both
and
of
pull
them.
tool. Repeat the same
And
procedure.
increase
Click
this
on it.
width.
Control. Now you have copied 2 stairs this side. Okay, use your guide directly choose this. Bring your cursor near your guide point. This might be tough. Okay, so in one flight
bring
we
your
are cursor
make
towards
10
this
stairs.
stairs. Then we are going to draw
You
a
have
mid-landing. Mid-landing is where people rest after taking a lot of stairs. See, this is looking like a
then we are
mid-landing.
going to create
Now you
another
just have
10
to
steps.
copy all
So we have
these
created
stairs. 4 steps here. Just copy all of them. Control, copy it. This endpoint. Okay, first
We
of
have
all, before
8
doing
steps
anything,
here.
I'm just going to make this as a group. So it becomes easy to, Now I just want to.
We should make it as a group or component.
Like this one. Since we have to add
pressing
texture,
control,
we'll make
that
it as a
I
component.
select
multiple. Okay. If you
Stairs
want to do
and
multiple
this as
selections, select one thing. Now keep pressing
You
control
have to
and
copy.
select the other. Click on
You'll be
this
able to
endpoint.
select 2 things at a
Press
time.
control. Do the same thing. Okay. Now place this as
this endpoint.
So we have created
Now you want
10
to
stairs.
rotate the whole thing.
Here. Now
Select
I
the
want to
endpoint.
draw
Okay,
a
make
mid-landing.
sure
What is a
your
mid-landing?
this
Mid-landing is something where people,
whatever you call this, we
rest.
call it as D.
I'm just going to
Is
copy
on the blue
this
axis. To make it blue axis, you have to enter your upward arrow.
Just press Control.
You have locked your
Press
plane.
here.
Now click on this endpoint.
Okay, now
Select the other endpoint.
I'll just make this component.
Bring your
because
cursor
I'm going to do some
towards
modifications of
this
this
endpoint.
component.
It was
I'll
very
click on
easy.
make unique.
I'll just tell you
Once
what
I
I did
make
again.
this component as unique, all my changes will not be reflected.
It's
on
just
these stairs.
rotate tool.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
it's important for me
I
to make this as my
unique.
plane by clicking on upward arrow. Enter
key,
this component.
Click on this
Okay,
endpoint.
so now I'm just going to
Select the other
my
endpoint.
railings.
Click on it
Even
once.
I'll delete
and move
this
your
portion.
mouse towards this endpoint and
it's
click.
becoming hollow. I'll just erase it and erase it.
You have to make only
That's
3
okay.
clicks. First click
Now
over
I
here.
want my
Selecting this
mid landing
one
to
click,
be 1000 meter wide.
second click,
1000 from this
and
side and 1000.
third click.
I want it to be
3
1000
clicks
1000
and you have
square.
rotated the whole thing.
Use this. Now this is your staircase.
It looks
Tape
nice.
measure tool.
Select the whole thing.
Enter your
and
left
move.
arrow key.
Endpoint.
And enter 1000.
Selected.
And I just I'll place it over
See,
here.
I have made a measurement. This edge.
Just use a push and pull.
You have to adjust it
and select this
like
point
this. With your cursor, guide
This
point.
looks
better.
I have
We
drawn
have done
1000
kind
by
of
1000
error mid landing.
I'll
We
just
have,
repeat my step
see,
again.
We are going beyond our. I'll repeat the whole
Step.
thing here.
I copied a thing.
Plus, if
I
someone
copied
enters
one stair, this
1, 2,
stair,
3, 4,
there's not
5,
enough
6,
space.
7, 8,
For
9
you to
10.
exit. This
And
is
this
a
is
very
the
small
11th,
space.
which is my mid line.
So what I'm going to do
I'll
is
just
I'll
make
just
it
tell
tell
you.
you. I have already done it.
Unhide your first.
Enter my
Mid landing.
and I'll delete
And
my railings.
keep your roof.
Erase these
That's
two
okay.
squares also so that it looks uniform.
This is the point where your staircase
I
meets your
have,
first floor.
right. I know for a fact
So first of
that
all,
mid landing is
extend
for
your
1
first
meter
floor.
wide
Otherwise,
staircase. The mid
this is
landing
a very
always
small
1
area.
meter. Just measured it.
So I'll make a square of 1000
See, it's
by
540
1000.
mm. No one will be able to even walk in this area. 1000.
I'll just
side
and
and we
one
already
thing,
know
I'll
that
simply
this
extend
length is
this
already
side of my
1000, okay?
house.
So you don't have to make any changes on this side. Only this side is
Okay.
enough.
I won't
Now use
scale
the
it
push
because
and
I've
pull
already
tool.
created a
Click
door.
on your push and pull
It'll
tool
change the whole
and
you know,
increase this
width.
dimension of my door to
I'll simply push and pull it.
this side. Okay, use your guide
I
point.
double click on my
Bring your cursor near
See,
your guide
I
point.
had to
This might be
double
tough.
click 2 times.
Okay, you have to bring your
Once
cursor
I have to
towards
double
this
click
guide.
on this one, and these
You
two
have
things
created
are 2 different groups.
Now I double click
On
on
this
this
one.
one.
Now
this is looking
I
like a
push
mid line.
this to a
Now
size
you just
of
have to
1500.
copy
all these stairs.
Enter.
The same I do with this side. Push it.
Okay, 1500.
Copy it.
Okay, we have created an
First of all, before
that's
doing
okay.
anything,
We are
I'm just
going to make this as a
add
group.
this whole thing to a balcony.
So it becomes an easy
A
shaded
shaded
balcony. That will also look good.
We should make it as a group or component.
Now, since we have
in
to add
this
texture,
portion,
we'll make it as a component.
I'm going to delete the whole patch.
There's I'll write
I'm
this
going
as
to draw a line like this. Now
okay, this is
copy.
not happening.
You have to
use your tape measure.
click on
tool.
this endpoint.
Select
press
the end
Control.
point of this point.
Okay. Now place this
Like
as
this
end
end
point.
point like this. Now
Now you want to
rotate the whole thing.
select this.
Select the
And
end point. Okay,
make
make
sure
sure you have drawn
Your
this D.
okay, it will
or
happen.
Whatever you call this,
Again.
we call it as D. Is on the blue axis.
As you can
to
see,
make it blue
this
axis, you
portion
have
is-
to enter your upward arrow key. You have to delete again.
You have locked your plane.
Now
Do the
click
same
on
thing.
this
Repeat the
endpoint.
same thing.
Select the
Draw a
other
rectangle
endpoint from inside. Bring your cursor towards.
See, as I
This
already
thing.
told you,
It was
while
very
making
easy.
a slab, it
I'll
is
just tell you what I did
150
again.
mm thick. That means there are 2 layers. I just undid it.
It's
to
just
tell you
rotate
this thing.
rotate tool.
There are 2
Okay.
layers.
Instead of
fixing
deleting
my
it, we
plane
can
by
simply do
clicking
what we
on
do
upward
for
arrow key.
pushing and pulling.
Click on this endpoint.
Use this push and pull.
Select
option.
the other endpoint.
and go inside. Click on it
enter
once
one
and move
50.
your mouse towards
See?
this endpoint and click.
I have created Just like what we do for a door. We have to make the same only 3 clicks. I'll just undo and tell you click over here, selecting this. Okay, so I wanted to delete this portion of my stairs so that whenever someone enters, it doesn't bang your head. Click. 3 clicks. Use your guidelines, the whole thing, to mark the. Now this is your staircase. It looks nice. Mark it. Select like the whole thing and move. Now make a rectangle point like selected. Just like what we do for our doors, do the same thing. Push and pull tools, edge. Okay, you have to adjust it inwards and enter 150 like this. It is delete. This looks better. So this is very easy. So we have done some kind of error. We have now we are going beyond our stairs. Just exit out and you can just see if someone enters feels this stair, there's not enough space for you to exit. This is a very small space. Okay, keep pressing your shift button and do I'll just tell you. Now unhide your first floor, slowly orbit like this. Okay, and enter into a wall. Keep your roof hidden. That's okay. This is tough, but still, please. This is the point where your staircase needs your first floor. How to enter. So first of all, you should extend your first floor. Otherwise, this is a very small area. Just measured it. See, it's 540 mm. No one will be able to even walk in this area. I'll just do one thing. I'll simply extend this side of my house. Okay, I won't scale it because I've already created a door. It'll change the whole, dimension of my door. I'll simply push and pull it. I double click on my. See, I had to double click 2 times. Once I have to double click on this one, and these 2 things are 2 different groups. Now I double click on this one. Now I push this to a size of 1500. Enter. The same I do with this side. Push it 1500. Enter. Okay, we have created an elongated room. That's okay. We are going to add this whole thing to a balcony. Okay, a shaded balcony. That will also look good. Now, in this portion, I'm going to delete the whole patch. I'm going to draw a line like this. Okay, this is not happening. You have to use your tape measure tool. Select the end point of this point. Like this. Select the end point like this. Now, select this. And delete what you have drawn. Okay, it will happen again. As you can see, this portion is, you have to delete again. Do the same thing, repeat the same thing. Draw a rectangle from inside. See, as I already told you, while making a slab, it is a 150 mm thick. That means there are 2 layers. Okay, I just undid it to tell you this thing. There are 2 layers. Instead of deleting it, you can simply do what we do for pushing and pulling. Use this push and pull option and go inside and enter 150. See, we have created just like what we do for a door. We did the same thing. I'll just undo and tell you what I did. Okay, so I wanted to delete this portion of my stairs so that whenever someone enters, it doesn't bang your head. Use your guidelines to mark the whole thing. Mark it like this. Okay. Now make a rectangle like this. Just like what we do for our doors, do the same thing. Push and pull tool. Okay. Move it inwards and enter 150. It is deleted. Okay, so this is a very easy thing. You have now access to your stairs. Just exit out and you can just see how it feels.
See, you are entering. You have to slowly pan. Okay, keep pressing your shift button and pan. Now orbit, slowly orbit like this. Okay, I entered into a wall. Okay, this is a little tough, but still it is kind of an experience on how to enter. Okay, this is